Hello, hello, and welcome to Full Moon Church, where we celebrate the full moon by doing some magic and activations in a little bite-sized little place, because I know you're busy. So today I invite you to take a breath in because we are working with the full moon in Libra. I want you to just breathe in. And no matter what time the moon is, no matter what form the moon is, whenever you're watching this, I want you to just close your eyes and imagine a silver thread connecting your heart to the moon up in the sky high above you. And imagine this silver thread connecting with the moon. And then on every breath in, imagine yourself breathing in that energy from the moon, connecting with that full moon power. Whatever moon it is when you're watching this. Connecting with that full moon and bringing it into our body. Knowing that the full moon is the most heightened state of the lunar cycle. It is the time of the most energy and the most intensity. It is the time when we can direct that energy and intensity towards our dreams. And it is also the time, if we're not playing with it very well, we can get a little bit overwhelmed by the energy and the intensity. So just calling in that full moon energy, calling in that full moon in Libra energy, and asking that we can consciously work with this big moon energy this month for our growth and expansion, our joy and our happiness. And today we're working with Aphrodite. Exciting! Because Libra is one of the two signs that is connected with the planet Venus. And Venus rules both Taurus and Libra. And any excuse to connect with Aphrodite, I'm there. So we're going to breathe in. And we're going to ground in our bodies just by allowing our attention and our mind to drop from our head down into our heart. And imagining this big rose pink energy in our heart, allowing our attention and our minds to land here. And feel how the full moon energy helps us with every breath in, expand into our pink heart energy and open our heart a little bit more. And then we're going to drop our attention once more from our heart down into our cauldron, our pelvic bowl, just bringing our awareness down into the roots of our body. Noticing how this feels different to being in your heart. Noticing how just placing your awareness in the deep place of your body, you breathe slower, you're more grounded, you feel heavier and safer and more settled where you are. With every breath in, I want you to imagine from your heart this big pink energy is dripping these rose pink drops of heart milk down into our cauldron. And our cauldron, our pelvic bowl, is just catching and holding these drops of lunar love light. And with every drop of lunar love milk into our pelvic bowl, we feel our pelvis soften. All the ligaments between our hips and our legs begin to soften. as this rose pink milk medicine drops down into our bowl. We call in the rose, we call in the moon. We call in the honeyed goddess Aphrodite to bless us today and to be with us, to bless and consecrate our bodies, to be vessels of love and joy, to open and awaken to beauty in all her ways and faces. Just receiving those drops of moon pink light. Feel that connection between your heart and the moon. And from this place, we call in the great goddess of golden light, of the sea and the stars, of the roses and the apples, Aphrodite. She who rules the Libra moon. She who rules the month of April and the month of May. She who is goddess of life and love and all the good things. She who is Chrysaea, the golden one. She who is Astera, the starry one. Urania, the heavenly goddess of love. Pandemos, the goddess for everybody. And Andaimen, lady of the sea. We invoke her energy on this full moon to be with us and bless our bodies with her nectar and light, because when we are running Aphrodite energy, life is delicious. So breathing into your heart, feeling that rose pink moon there connected by a silver thread to the moon in the sky. With every breath in and breath out, imagine it dripping those drops of rose pink light into your pelvic cauldron. As I talk to you and share with you the magic of Aphrodite today. Why Aphrodite? Libra is the moon that holds beauty and harmony, and Aphrodite is the spirit of harmony. She is the one who brings two opposites together in love. And when we think of this, we can think of how, for Aphrodite, her greatest love was the god of war, Ares. And Ares was the god of battle. He was aggression and violence and loyalty and all the things that are not delightful about war. And there are a lot of things: the casualties, the stress, the trauma, the blood, the gore, the nastiness of it. He held all that. While in the Greek pantheon, Athena held all the noble aspects of war, the mind aspects. Ares held the physicality of it. And Aphrodite was his truest love. Together they had many, many children, including Pain, who, of course, because war brings pain and so does love. Panic and fear. Of course, because war brings fear and so does love. If you've ever been lost in relationship anxiety, you know that that fear is there too. And also Harmonia, the goddess of harmony, things coming together. Also in the Roman pantheon, Voluptas, the goddess of pleasure, was one of their children. So Aphrodite brings together these two disparate things and finds that middle path, that third way that they can be in harmony, and how love is the glue between all things. And one of the ways that we bring harmony into the world is through beauty. Beauty is the arts and technique of Aphrodite, and at this time of the year with this moon, we see that the earth is beginning to spring forward with her flowers of beauty once more. And also we're about to head into a very Aphrodite heavy season, lucky us. So our first festival for Aphrodite is the Veneralia, which is the Roman festival of Venus, which takes place on the 1st of April. So that is a beautiful day to connect in with Aphrodite, have a great time, go to the spa, run a big fat bath and put rose petals in it, or buy yourself some flowers. Veneralia, celebrating Aphrodite. Ooh, we also have, give me a second, I'm about to get blocked on here, this is no good. Hopefully I won't, we'll see. We also have the beautiful 4th of April, 4th of the 4th. The 4th of the month in the ancient Greek calendar was always sacred to Aphrodite. So the 4th of April is a very sacred to Aphrodite day. Double 4, very important. On the 23rd, we have the Vinalia, very similar. Vinalia, the first Roman festival of wine in which Jupiter and Aphrodite were honoured, because Jupiter and Venus were honoured, because Venus was the goddess of the gardens, so it's a great day to celebrate Venus. And then we have all of May. May is the month sacred to Aphrodite, because it is the Beltane season. It is when all the deliciousness comes up into life. And then on July the 4th, we have Aphrodisia, the big festival of Aphrodite in the ancient Greek. Aphrodite the harmonizer, she who brings joy and peace between opposites. We call on your balance today. We ask you to come in and show us the third way. Wherever there is conflict in our life, whenever there is conflict within ourselves, we ask your honeyed presence to come in and be the glue that merges a third way for us. Aphrodite, come in and be with us now. And we're going to imagine a golden honeyed light above our heads. Amber, liquid, shimmering honey. For Aphrodite, and one of her names is Melissa, the honeybee. And her priestesses tended the Melissae temples of ancient Greece. Feeling into that golden honey in a ball above our head. And we're going to ask Aphrodite to charge it with the energy of the full moon, to soften and soothe our body, to break down brittleness and instead bring softness and harmony, to soften stubbornness and open to receptivity, to release into the receiving of the beauty of life. And we see Aphrodite enchanting this golden light above our head with the energy of this full moon, the double whammy energy of this full moon. That's right. With all these gifts of softening our brittle places, our places of resistance, our places of stuckness, the places where we stay at war with ourselves or stuck in duality or conflict, all the places we cannot rest because we are fighting. We see her bringing her magic into this ball of honeyed light, and the honeyed light gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier, and then it releases onto your head, dripping down your body like liquid honey. And every single place your body is touched by this liquid nectar of Aphrodite, your skin soaks up this golden harmony. As it drips over your mind, over your head, over your eyes, over your nose, over your throat, kissing your lips, down the back of your neck, we ask Aphrodite, anywhere we're stuck in patterns of resistance, anywhere we're stuck in patterns of conflict with ourselves, come in and bring balance. Come in and bring a new way. Feel that beautiful Aphrodite energy, that golden Chrysaea energy, softening, pulling in your shoulders, down your neck, the place where we carry so much tension, allowing Aphrodite's golden honey to soothe this away. Feeling this golden honey infused with her healing herbs of rose and thyme, of mountain sage. Feeling these herbs soften our body, loosen our voice, healing any stubbornness and stuckness. As this honey kisses your neck and goes into your body and dripping down your hands, Aphrodite, release all stubbornness. And we call in your light of harmony, of blessing, of illumination and light. We feel this honey light filling our heart, mixing with that rose moon energy we have been pulling from this full moon today. And with every breath in, that rose moon energy lights up that honey light, that golden light from the golden goddess that is running in our shoulders, in our neck, in our hands, in our fingers, in our forearms, in our head. As this honey light softens and drips down our ribs, over our breasts, and onto our soft bellies, allowing our bellies to relax, allowing our lower back to relax, feeling those drip, drip, drips of honey drops trailing down our spine as every breath in, this rose moon fills our heart. This light illuminates the honey healing that is within our system. Every cell lighting up with this honey gold healing now. Softening, releasing, releasing, softening, coming into harmony as our body puts down the fight, as our mind puts down the fight. Feeling that golden energy pooling in our pelvic cauldron now. And with every breath in, your honey-loved light glows the pink moon energy. Breathing it in, expanding that light on every in-breath to fill every single little crevice in your hips, in your lower back, in your hip sockets, in your pelvis, in your womb, in your belly. Feel Aphrodite's healing light come in, dissolving the stuckness and struggle. And feeling that honeyed light trickling down our legs, lighting up every cell in our thighs. Pooling sticky and sweet at our knees, the place where resistance gathers in our body. If you can, I want you to just gently relax and rub behind your knees. Just allowing that resistance to go. Our knee is the place where we store the energy that keeps us stuck from moving forward, that stops us in our tracks. So just stroking your knees, allowing that stuck energy to leave, allowing that honey to bless and lubricate those knee joints. And then allowing that honey to drip down your shins and pool in your feet, so that every step you walk is blessed by the rose sage thyme honey of Aphrodite. And with every breath in, we are healed by the golden light of Aphrodite. With every breath in, the rose moon illuminates and activates this golden honey light now. Softening, releasing, softening, releasing. And on our next breath, we're going to breathe in just a moment. And imagine that we're gathering up all that stuckness, all those things that Aphrodite's light of harmony have come to heal and re-glue together within us. And you don't have to know what it is. There doesn't have to be an actual word for it. It can just be a feeling. And we're just going to focus on that energy that is being healed and that is ready to be released from our body. Our next breath in, we're going to take a big breath in, pulling all that energy up to our lungs. And then we're going to blow it all out like this. Releasing. And then wherever you are, allowing yourself to just relax in the laziest way you possibly can. Allowing your whole body to relax, allowing your toes to relax and your ankles to relax. Your shins and your calves relax, your knees, your thighs, your hips, all melting into relaxation. Your belly, your abs, your back, just releasing now and relaxing. You're going to take a big breath in at your heart and then release, relaxing your chest. Relaxing your pecs, allowing your shoulders to rest and your traps and your neck to just release into whatever you're sitting on. No need to hold that tension. Letting all the tension drain out of your shoulders, releasing all the tension in your jaw, letting it just dissolve away. Any tension around your eyes or on your forehead. And then we're just going to take a moment in this lovely, lazy place to breathe in. And just receive this honey blessing from the rose moon. This is called integration. It's just allowing an empty moment after an energetic working or a spell or anything that you really enjoy doing, just to allow it to just land in your body. There's nothing you're supposed to be doing or thinking. You're just allowing this honey rose blessing to land in your body. Just here with me, allowing that energy to land. We thank the full moon for bringing us this blessing. We breathe her in and allow her to illuminate our healed golden body with her rose light. We feel her moon milk dripping down into our root, softening, allowing more beauty to come in. We feel the golden energy of Aphrodite bringing us into harmony, into balance, into joy and oneness, and into deliciousness. We thank the energy of this full moon and honor the magic of Aphrodite. Breathing in, just bowing in honor of the moon today. A big part of the work we do as goddess people and priestesses is to rewire and remind ourselves that life is miraculous.